Hey guys, what's up? I feel like I haven't, I've already said this before, I'm not even gonna say it again, and I feel like I say it every single time that I make videos, so I just need to stop being so... I'm making a video. This week's, first off, I should probably put my finger higher so you can see, and out of my face. First off, I am officially on summer break. Woo! So onward forth. This week's topics are sex education, or a girl didn't want to state that she was a lesbian, she was too scared, something like that. I might talk a little bit about both. That's what I tend to do. I don't know why I even pick one, because I usually talk about both of them. When I was in school, I had sex education. It was like a class in 7th grade, I'm pretty sure. We'd watch these really awkward videos, and it was just like, they would hand out condoms to, I was like, I'm good, don't need one. In 7th grade, I was slowly figuring out that year that I really was gay, and I was coming to terms with it, and at that time I was really badly picked on, bullied, I would say. I've never really been the kind of student to really raise my hand and be like, I have a question. So I never really learned. I guess that when it comes to my sexual education, I have learned through experience, and I have learned through friends. You don't really learn that much when it comes to shows like the L Word and stuff, but I mean it does kind of spark a questioning when you watch that show, I guess. You kind of have to do your research, because no one's gonna tell you about it. They're not gonna have lesbian sex classes. They're probably never gonna have gay men sex classes, you know? But I mean, what can you say? I mean, it's just awkward. I feel like those classes are awkward anyway. I feel like it shouldn't, I don't know. I know that some people are gonna rat on me for saying that I don't think sex education should be in schools. I feel like it should be laid to the parents kind of end. If the parents are too uncomfortable to do it, then I mean, you're not a parent. You need to grow some balls and be like, look, you're my kid, I want you safe. I want you smart about your sex life, and yada yada yada, depending on if the child is gay, straight, whatever. I feel like it's the parents' responsibility to instill that information into their children, not some public school video from fucking 1970s. Really, it's probably a very biased situation to many people, but that makes me sound conservative. That's not even it. I just feel like because it made me so uncomfortable, and for the fact that it really didn't teach me anything, because I was not straight and I never wanted to be straight. So I mean, it was kind of useless and just really awkward for me, because everybody would just look at me and laugh, and it put me in the most uncomfortable situation, because everybody in the room knew I was gay, or knew that I was going to be gay, because it was so obvious. Whatever, people have opinions on it, that's just mine. I'm not saying that mine is right or wrong, it's just how I personally feel about it from my experience in sexual education. Sexual education. So a girl said to somebody somebody asked a girl if she had a boyfriend. She said no, and then said she was a lesbian, got scared, and took it back. I can't take that back. I don't know how well I'm gonna do with this topic. That being because I have never... I mean, I've been scared to tell family members, of course, but I never said that I was a lesbian and then took it back. I think that's something you can't really retract that easily. You can't, I mean, it's not an erase board, and you can't just wipe that from people's minds. Unless you're Will Smith from Men in Black and you have one of those Duma flat cheese thingies. I mean, then maybe we have a whole different scenario. You should be confident. I know that you said that you were confident of, you know, your sexual orientation and whatnot, but I feel like you need to accept your community, accept the fact that you need to accept yourself, and before you can tell anybody else like who you are, you have to figure that out yourself. If you're not comfortable with saying that you're a lesbian and not comfortable with labeling yourself, that's a whole different scenario in general, because some people just don't like the labels. But to some extent, you kind of have to have a label. You can't just, I mean, even bisexuality is a label. If you like both, then you like both. But you can't just be like, no comment. Like, you're gonna be one or the other. And whether people accept it or whether people don't is just something you'd have to deal with. It's not somebody rejecting you. It's just, if they don't accept it, then they're way too close-minded to be friends with anyway. I mean, it's all just different people that you run into. Just kind of like feel them out. Not like that. That was so awkward. Just kind of be like, you know, have a small conversation, and if it comes up, then just be like, right now it's just kind of hard for me to distinguish that. I never want to label myself, but at this point I'm untitled. I don't know, you just have to explain yourself. And because you're gonna have to explain yourself, they're gonna ask more questions. That's why I just like to stick with, I'm a lesbian, what's up? But yes, I hope that helps you. So yes, I am on summer break and there will be more videos. So go and check out my personal YouTube channel and my vlog channel. All of it's down in the pants. Even though my pants are like way down there. Oh well. And the Duma Flashy below. Low. Do you see me gleek? Gleek? Is that right? Yes, that's right. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to Canada in 16 days. Fuck yeah! I'm so excited. So yeah, everybody that is going to Toronto Pride, I hope to see you guys there. We're gonna try and plan a legit meetup, but we'll see. We might just have to like give you a place and a time to meet us somewhere, and then we can hang out and take pictures and do whatever you guys want to do. It's kind of what happened with my meetup in London. It was just kind of like, let's hang out. Oh, did I hit your face? I'm sorry. I will see you guys next Friday. Bye guys. Mwah.